Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? How is the energy level? What are we feeling? How did Monday look like? Mondays are usually difficult, isn't it? To get back into form. Cool. Good to know. Some of you guys are smiling. Some of you are forcing to smile. Come on, come on. All right. It wouldn't have been so bad, right? Good evening, good evening. All right, let's get going. I will bring my screen up. There's a very important topic that I wanted to discuss today, which is laziness, right? World has become more lazy, isn't it, after COVID? How many of you would agree with me that physical laziness, mental laziness has increased after COVID, right? People have become more comfortable, right? Yes, thanks for this topic. Yeah. So some of you guys are going to agree with me, right? That alas, laziness, that has somehow increased. Yeah, work from home is not definitely the only reason, but yeah, one of the reasons for physical laziness. Like people don't want to get up now, they don't want to take bath on time. People don't want to change clothes for 2 days. People don't want to literally just go and work out, right? People don't want to look good only. घर में ही तो रहना है कौन देख रहा है ना? That is also there, na, that why to get ready? At least in the older days, we had to go out, we had to, go to office, थोड़ा ready होना पड़ता था. But now तो the culture is like you have to work more from home than go outside. Like we have stopped meeting friends because अब comfortable हो गए हैं घर में, right? We don't even have to go to the market also. So that laziness is also there. Zepto, Swiggy, Zomato, Zindabad, Blinkit. So overall, the world has moved in a direction where, it has forced us to become more lazy, isn't it? Agreed, guys? So laziness can be in multiple forms. Laziness can be mental, laziness can be physical. Physical laziness क्या होती है? उठने का मन नहीं कर रहा. You're not feeling like getting up from the place at which you're sitting. Even going to the kitchen to grab water is like, oh my God, कौन जाए? प्यासे रह लेंगे 2 घंटे, है ना? I'm going to sit at my place for 2 hours, but I'm not going to walk 20 meters to get a glass of water. That is the level of laziness, people have gotten into. Physical laziness, right? जान पे बनाती है, yeah, lethargic, right? Like going to the washroom is difficult. Maybe we'll control for 1 more hour. It's okay. The Netflix series is more important than going to the washroom, right? That is physical laziness. Mental laziness, unwilling to do something, knowing that okay, this is important, but putting it to tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. है ना? कल देख लेंगे, अगले हफ्ते देखेंगे. It's only 2025. Maybe we'll see in 2028. I still have 30-40 years. इस साल नहीं तो अगले साल कर लेंगे. तो बहुत टाइम है ना? और अभी तो लाइफ पड़ी है. स्टैंडर्ड लाइफ पड़ी है अभी तो. कौन सा अभी मर रहे हैं, है ना? डिप्रेशन, एंजाइटी, प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन, एब्सोल्युटली इट लीड्स टू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, राइट? Laziness, yeah, procrastinating. So laziness and procrastination is different, but yeah, laziness leads towards procrastination in most cases, okay? So you have to understand, guys, laziness in any form. Then there is willpower laziness. Then there is distraction laziness also. The laziness that comes because of feeling distracted all the time. Just one more web series, just one more episode. रात को सोना भी है, पता भी है that we have to sleep on time because we have to get up early morning, but सो नहीं पा रहे because Netflix पे एक बहुत नई सीरीज आई है, वो देखनी है ना? So distraction laziness is also there. That notifications are coming, man. First I will read WhatsApp messages, then I will complete the work whatever is pending. So distraction laziness, willpower laziness, willpower नहीं आ पा रही, wanting external motivation. So in a way, body, yeah, just one notification, right? One notification only I will see. And then that one notification becomes 100 notifications during the day because your Instagram is buzzing. It's super important to know ना what is happening around the world. अपना वर्ल्ड चाहे शैटर हो रहा हो पीछे से, बट इट्स सुपर इम्पोर्टेंट टू सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन दीपिका एंड रणवीर्स लाइफ. हाउ मेनी इयर्स ओल्ड देयर चाइल्ड हैज बिकम. वो तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है, विराट कोहली की सारी नोटिफिकेशन आज पक्का देख रहे होंगे इंस्टाग्राम पे, दैट विराट कोहली हैज यू नो retired from one day cricket. Then hundreds of notifications are coming. So, of course, we have to watch this, right? It is going to add on so much value in our own lives. So, guys, I'm not against us using social media, come on, and I'm not as against anything, any form of rest that you want to do. But again, yeah, test match. Agreed. I don't know what I said, but yeah, I meant that. So, guys, what I meant to say was that laziness is killing a lot of things, okay? You have to understand it is killing your prospect of making more money and becoming wealthier. How many of you would agree with me that, being lazy is killing it only? कि और पैसे कमाना, wealthy बनना, भूल जाओ then. Forget it. Forget it. You can either be lazy or wealthy. You can have only one of the two. दोनों नहीं हो सकता. है ना? Agreed? Then your prospect of attracting high value individuals again. If you are low value, if you are low energy, how will you attract high value people in your life? Think about it. The high value people will not get attracted to you. The high value people will get attracted to those who can actually vibe with them in terms of high value. Simple है ना? अगर मेरी energy low है तो I will attract low energy people in my life. If my energy is high, I will attract good people, high value people in my life, high net worth individuals in my life, right? Laziness is killing my prospect of becoming fitter and looking better, right? Like attracts like, yeah. Prospect of becoming fitter and looking better again, being lazy. I'm not working out, I'm not eating the right thing, I'm not going out, I'm not exercising, I'm not taking care of my body, of my mind. Again, I will be lethargic, I will be, spread across on a sofa during the day, during the night, and watching TV and everything, eating junk again. So my prospect of looking better is also getting lower and lower. And of course, laziness is killing my prospect of becoming happier, feeling more fulfilled. लेजी लोग कहाँ है हैप्पी होते हैं शो कर रहे होते हैं बस वी आर हैप्पी डोंट यू अग्री if we are lazy we probably are faking to ourselves only that being in this comfort zone is super happy I can watch Netflix all day but isn't it eating you away in guilt later on think about it guilty feel होता है ना later on think that you let's say you spend 1 week not doing anything you spend 1 month not doing anything being physically lazy mentally lazy right होता है ना उसके बाद it feels guilty it feels bad so they're not happy people lazy people are not happy people ठीक है वो लगता है that wow lucky they are so lucky yeah it later it feels time has been wasted which will not come back yeah absolutely guilty feeling unworthy feeling right amazing Yashwant amazing 100-day challenge of walking 11K steps must yaar the last time you said that I have taken up this challenge of I think kuch 1 CR donation something you said in one of the workshops earlier or one of the sessions earlier that was really inspiring yeah donation and now the second thing that you're saying is again inspiring me to take up something like that nice yeah nice goals awesome so guys laziness is killing a lot of stuff okay it's killing our relationships the prospect of being happy mental peace money wealthiness looking fitter health सब कुछ ही destroy हो रहा है ठीक है over a period of time it is killing our prospect so it's better to control it okay it's better to control it and it's better to change this thing happiness sorry the habit of laziness and it's high time that we change it you have to understand that there are some common traits of achievers that they all possess high energy levels the way you let go of the laziness is by increasing your energy levels guys okay so today we are going to speak about increasing your energy levels because when you become a high energy individual you become a person who is not lazy of course because you're high on energy and of course when you are high on energy you attract everything which is high on energy like good health is high on energy wealth is high on energy good individuals high net worth individuals are all high on energy you attract great people great health great wealth great spirituality great happiness in your life peace of mind in your life right all of that is high energy okay so let's attract some high energy in our lives today and you know what the high energy individuals yeah love also absolutely everything which is high on energy you're able to attract when you become a high energy individual you don't this is you can become a high energy individual irrespective of these parameters okay it's not like only men can be high on energy and women can't be or vice versa irrespective of what your gender is you can be age you must have seen people in their 60s 70s also who are super high on energy and you must have seen children of course who are super high on energy so it does not matter what age you are you can literally become a high energy individual education again not a parameter you can be uneducated you can be very less educated and you can still possess high energy that you walk into a room and you capture the attention of the people around you right looks again do not matter you must have seen some people who are very average looking, right? कोई मतलब आपके हिसाब से they're very average looking, okay? Again, looks are very subjective. I may find someone super beautiful and handsome, you may not find them. So it's a very subjective thing to say. But what I'm saying is looks do not matter in the longer run. Like someone who's very average, normal, basic looking, not looking like Hrithik Roshan or the smartest people across the globe, but still they can be high energy individuals, all right? Family background does not matter. You may have come from a very poor background, you may have come from a normal or a rich background, does not matter. You can still increase your energy levels. Financial status, again, irrespective of what financial status you belong to in your childhood, in your adulthood, or today, you can still change your energy levels. So, how many of you are excited to do that so that you can let go of this physical and mental laziness from your life once and for all? ठीक है? करें? If you're here with me, you might as well play full out, right? For the next 30-40 minutes. All right. Sure? Two people? Three people? Yeah, the company you keep is super important, right? That's why I did not put it here. Of course, you need to be in the high energy individual group. Yes, energy has high vibes. Absolutely. So, guys, you have to understand that everyone gets attracted to high energy people only. You will also see that आपके जो idols होंगे ना, people you admire, people you get inspired from, people you adore, जो आपको बहुत पसंद है, right? People you look up to in your life, they all must be high energy. आप कभी low energy people से attract होते हो? Think about it in terms of, loving a person. You automatically want to, stay in the company of those people who are high energy individuals, right? सोचो आपका एक neighbor है सड़ियल सा, right? Think about it. Like you have one neighbor who's like always in that frame of mind. Life is so bad, life is terrible, monotonous. मतलब बेकार की बातें करता रहता है हर समय. You know, the job is not going right. भगवान ने मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों कर दिया, वैसा क्यों कर दिया. Like घटिया बातें. Would you want that person to come to your home every evening for tea? Would you want to invite that kind of human being to your home for tea? Low energy, right? Low energy talks, low energy individual, useless talks, always low on life, right? Whereas, yeah, you're the average of five people you hang around with. Negative vibes, right? Negative vibes, you wouldn't want to, you wouldn't naturally be attracted to such individual. Now think about it. There is another neighbor. He also must be having some problems in their life. देखो जीवन तो नाम ही कठिनाइयों का है ना? कुछ ना कुछ चलता रहेगा. So that individual also will have some problems in their life. However, that person is always high on energy. You see them, you ask them, you feel like that person is always on top of the globe, like top of the world. They always make you feel nice. अरे बस बहुत सही यार, life is a blessing. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I've joined these classes, I'm doing these workshops. I'm playing tennis, I'm playing golf on weekends, I'm going swimming. I'm taking super care of myself. I'm focusing. I do yoga, I do meditation. That guy is like full of life. मजा आएगा ना. Every time you invite that person, there is something new to know. Oh, अभी अभी तो पिछले हफ्ते तक तो this person was on to this. Now let us see what this person is doing these days, right? Exciting person who's always looking at, the brighter side of the things. High energy, you would want to invite that person over on coffee or tea to your home time to time, है ना? Agreed? So we are naturally attracted to high energy individuals. So when you become high energy, you will naturally become basically a magnet for people. People will naturally get drawn to you. The right kind of people will get drawn to you. So it's super important to get highly energetic, be it friendships, be it business, love, job, money, whichever area. In terms of any form of relationship, you will always be able to attract the right people and better people in your life if you become high on energy. All right, guys. So let's become a very high energy individual so that we can let go of this physical and mental laziness. अब ये आती कहाँ से है? Where does this high energy come from? है ना? Where does this high energy come from in people? Of course, from food that we eat. That is offering us nourishment, right? Food से ही तो आती है ना? Now, food determines what kind of energy levels we will possess during the day. Think about it. Eating the right food, isn't it the most important decision that we can be making for our body? For those of you who really consider what kind of food to eat during the day, don't you think that eating the right food can set the tone for the day? While eating the wrong set of food is going to make us even more lazy during the day. होगा ना ऐसा? So does it play an important role, guys? Super important role. Bang on. Like the kind of food that we eat determines the energy levels that we possess during the day. Water, again, super important. You feel dehydrated, you feel low on energy. Super important. अब आपको लग रहा होगा ये क्या? Is this a biology class that is going on? No, this is not. But again, these are the factors that all combined together raise up our energy levels, guys. Okay. Super important because when you don't drink enough amount of water during the day, it shows on your body and it shows that you're, constantly tired and dehydrated sort of. Sleep, again, super important. Now, some people think that sleeping is important, so let me sleep for 10 hours every day. Guys, again, optimum level of sleep, sleep that your body demands and desires, okay, and wants and should be given. See, to be honest, my body can operate at 4 hours of sleep also every night. टॉकिंग अबाउट माई सेल्फ, ठीक है, क्योंकि मैंने आदत डाल ली है अपनी बॉडी को. नॉट दैट आई एम प्राउड ऑफ द फैक्ट, बट ठीक है, मतलब मैं कर लेती हूँ ऑपरेट इवन इफ आई एम स्लीपिंग 4 to 5 hours एवरी नाइट, ठीक है. And still also I will look fresh, still also I will look like normal, as a normal human being, not a zombie. But on an optimum level, 7 hours is, as an adult, I think is sufficient for us to get. We should try to get it as much as possible, whenever possible. But it is super important. Otherwise, you will feel drained out. You will feel, you know, you can say worked out, like maybe burnt out. Yeah, you will feel burnt out after a while if you don't get proper sleep. Workout, super, 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 super important. We are no more in our 90s, 1950s or 60s when nobody used to care how a person looks, to be honest. I don't think so because the social media nahi tha, right? The social media was not there. Yeah, burnt out. Did I say burnt out? Maybe. Yep. So, guys, social media was not there. Instagram, Facebook, ये सब नहीं होता था, internet नहीं होता था. So, want that want of looking fitter and getting into that profession where you're public speaking was lesser, right? There were conventional professions. See, I don't belong to that era, but still I'm just thinking कि हाँ नहीं होता होगा उतना important because you were barely going out of your house. शादी भी ऐसे ही हो जाती थी शायद बिना मिले, या मतलब once in a while मिले and then हो गई. So the need for that validation and having the body which looks good, the kind of clothes were very different. Today the kind of clothes people wear are again very different. So clothes today define your confidence levels also. Earlier, that was not the case. So again, your energy levels are super high when you take good care of your body. All right. Oxygen, deep breathing. I mean, oxygen is important, but as deeply as we can breathe, again, our energy levels are higher. People have forgotten to do deep breathing, at least for a few minutes during the day. We should all do that. क्योंकि उससे the blood flow improves, and there are a lot of other benefits that meditation in general, which is like deeply inhaling and taking a deep breath, is super important. Shallow breath लेते हैं ज़्यादातर लोग. So again, this is super important. The next 3 points are more important than even the first 5 points, which is your passion and your purpose. If you have a passion and if you have a purpose, that drives your energy levels like anything. So if you're lazy, just think about it for a minute. Do you really have a passion and a purpose in life? या बस आ गए हो, like, God has just sent you on this planet, and just for the sake of you being on the planet, you're taking the oxygen, you're breathing, and you're surviving. Is that the natural mechanism? Because only then you can be lazy. A person with a purpose, a person on a mission cannot be lazy. Like, do you think I am high on energy whenever you meet me, or do you think I'm a low energy individual, guys? And don't, I'm not flaunting. I want a real answer from you guys, okay? Whatever you feel, am I a high energy individual or a low energy individual? Whenever you meet me, wherever you see in my sessions, when you talk to me one on one, wherever, right? High energy. What's the reason? What's the reason behind being this high energy, high vibe individual? Because there's a purpose that I have in my life. Be it in my messages, be it in my emails, wherever you ever find me, there has to be, and you would not find me cribbing or complaining anytime. मतलब rarely, rarely भी क्या होगा ही नहीं. Because yes, absolutely, as Alka is saying, you're living your passion. Because when you live your passion, when you have that fire ना यार आपके अंदर जो हर time deeply burn कर रही है, you're like, you can't even think about anything else. Like right now when I'm with you, I've forgotten the world. कोई एग्जिस्ट भी करता है मेरे लिए, आई विल नॉट इवन care about what is happening across in the globe, because in this moment I'm like super determined that you guys are the world for me right now, right? That is the level of passion you have to have for whatever you do. मतलब आप choose करो, think about it, what is your passion, what is the purpose that you are living on this earth for, and when you are too engrossed in that, you'll not be lazy. क्योंकि यार लेजीनेस तो चली जाएगी ना ऑटोमेटिकली, बिकॉज यू आर डूइंग समथिंग दैट यू लव, सो ऑटोमेटिकली योर एनर्जी लेवल्स विल गो हायर अप, isn't it? And energy level is nothing to do with तेज तेज बोलना है. No, it's not like your volume has to be super high. You can be a soft spoken person also, but still you can have high energy levels, okay? आपको चिल्लाना नहीं है आके, right? You don't have to shout at people to show that you're high on energy. You can be soft spoken, but still you can be having a high energy vibe that just emanates from you. All right. And again, one very important thing you have to keep in mind is emotional state. You have to have a high emotional state. Some people are constantly in a negative emotional state. मेरे साथ 5 साल पहले ये हुआ था, तो आज भी मैं उसको लेके बैठा हूँ अपनी लाइफ में. Something happened with me 5 years back. Some girl left me, some boy left me. I had a breakup, or I had a crush and I could not get married to that person, or that, somebody stole my money, my business got lost, I got married to the wrong person, etc., etc. And you're still holding the grudge or the guilt or whatever feeling, whatever negative feeling you have about it. Why? That is only draining your energy, isn't it? Holding for more than 20 years too, yeah. 5 साल, 10 साल, 20-20 साल से लोग लेके बैठे हैं, उसने मेरे को ऐसे कह दिया था, अरे कह दिया आगे बढ़ो. Like literally, whatever happened. See, something can be very deep. I'm not saying that I can comment on the hurt that it caused you. It may be a very big hurt. The point is that if you're still holding that hurt within you, if you're still feeling emotional every time, that topic comes up, blaming, complaining, criticism, yeah, what's the point being in that negative? And you know what, emotional state na hame aati hai, we know how to regulate it, just that we have to be conscious about it. See, one thing is we have a conscious mind, and one thing is we have a subconscious mind. Anything that we ever want to change has to be done consciously. You have to remember it, because हम subconscious तक नहीं पहुंच सकते. Any negative attitude, any negative emotion that we are relying on, be it physical laziness, emotional laziness, that has become a habit now, and that habit has gotten into your subconscious mind. Okay, now if you want to change it, everything has to go through the conscious memory. Think about it. All right. So I want you to rate your energy levels right now on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of laziness. If you feel super lazy, अब किसी भी उसमें हो सकता है वो, किसी भी लेवल में. It can be laziness to take care of your relationships, laziness to work out, laziness to make more money. In general, if you feel that your energy levels are low, please rate yourself somewhere around 1 to 2. Low means low number. If your energy levels are super high, that means they're towards 9 or 10. Rate yourself towards 9 or 10. Okay? Let's do that. Or honestly, guys, okay? There's no shame in accepting that I'm a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Absolutely fine. Okay? Cool. So the lower number means lower energy levels, higher number means higher energy levels. All right? So I can see 3, 5, 7, 4. All right. All right. 5. Cool. So, guys, I want you to answer or ask yourself, because some of you guys are saying 3, 4, 5, right? Which is like super low. That means, of course, there is a high need to raise up the energy levels. So, I want you guys to ask yourself a few questions. And this is very interesting, okay? See, you have to keep in mind your current energy level and the current person that you are. Whoever you are, whatever kind of person you are, just keep yourself in mind, okay? क्योंकि आप अपने आप को best जानते हो. The best person who knows you today is you yourself, right? And now, ask yourself this question. Would I date or marry myself? The kind of person that I am. अगर मैं अपनी ही जगह होता and I was looking out for a person to date or to get married to, would I choose myself? Honestly बताना, yes or no. Okay? In the form of yes or no. Again, don't be egoistic here. उससे कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. Change आपको ही होना है. Don't be egoistic that, oh हाँ, I'm the best. तो मैं तो अपने आप को choose करता ही. How can I say no? है ना? How can I accept it in public? It's fine. Okay? Maybe not. No, no. A lot of people are saying no. Again, this in itself, for those of you who are saying no, this has to be a wake up call right now, okay? For those of you guys who are saying no, wake up call, guys. कहाँ change होना है? Where do you have to change so that you would have chosen yourself? Where are you going not right that you're not able to choose yourself? Right? Yes, yes. So those of you who are saying yes, of course, amazing. That means your own energy levels are good as per your own self, right? Second, do I love the way I look or move or walk or work or make money? मतलब मेरे को बहुत पसंद है the way I look and the way I, basically walk. Is it with confidence? Is it with high energy levels? The way I make money, the way I do sales, the way I do marketing, the way I exhibit myself in public. Do I really love myself? Yes or no? Again, again. I have moved from 2 to 8 level in a year. Amazing. Not really. Not much. Most of the time, not always. Somewhat, yes, not always. So you have to see that कहाँ पे गलत जा रहे हैं. If you're not always, if you're saying no, ठीक है? Where is it that you are no, I don't like fat people. All right. All right. So then the energy level is low because of, being fat, right? That needs to change. Agreed? Yes, I love myself. So Dr. Sunil has 2 points so far. All right. Would I like to be my own best friend or soulmate? Do I really like myself that I would like to have been my own best friend? मेरे जैसा इंसान मेरे को मिल जाता है as best friend. So I would have been the luckiest. ठीक है? That means you feel that you have a very super high energy level, right? A lot of yeses are coming here. That means we guys love ourselves, right? Amazing. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of yeses coming. Amazing. Yes. I think all of us, or maybe some of us feel lonely that way, है ना? That अपने जैसा कोई मिल जाए तो बात बन जाए. Cool. Awesome. Would I employ myself? Again, just think about it. Let's say you are running a business and you want to employ a human being there. Do you have the traits that somebody would employ you and someone would consider you as an asset, right? Would you employ a person exactly like you in your own company with the current traits that you have, with the current laziness level that you have? Think about it. आप किसी लेजी इंसान को एम्प्लॉय करना चाहोगे knowing already that they are lazy, knowing that they don't complete the work on time, knowing that sometimes they're not able to regulate their emotions? Would you like to be an employee to your own self? All right, definitely yes, of course, yes. Yes, I will employ myself. Guys, think about it. If you're energy 4, why would you want to employ an energy 4 individual or an energy 3 individual? Think about it now. Yes, I'm dedicated if I start. Like, अगर आप हर चीज पे yes बोलते रहोगे, that means you're not ready to rectify. You would have been an energy 10 and then you would have said yes at everything. या फिर fault accept कर लो. You can't be a 3 or a 4 and say yes at everything. That means you know you're wrong but you're still not ready to accept it. तो उसका क्या फायदा? फिर तो आप you're like you're just ज्ञान सुनने आए हो फिर तो आप. Think about it. I'm not pointing out at anyone specifically, guys. I'm saying please introspect yourself. Please introspect. You can be saying a yes right now, maybe. That's absolutely fine. But after the session, maybe sit and introspect. कि सच्ची, like, do I have the traits that, I would take in a person exactly like me? मेरे से अपने काम होते नहीं टाइम पे. अगर मेरा employee भी ऐसा आ गया, let's say the employee also comes who's not ready to do the work on time, who's not, who's constantly messed up in the head. तो फिर मेरे को सैलरी देनी है यार उस इंसान की. Would I want to give? Think about it. है ना? तो आपको समझ में आएगा that where are you going right or wrong. Okay? Ask yourself this question. Would I make myself and trust me for being my business partner? Like, मेरे जैसा इंसान, would I like a person like me who's low on energy levels, who does not have the high energy levels that are needed, who's physically lazy, mentally lazy? Would I want this kind of a partner in my business? Partner, अगर मैं अपने लिए partner देखूंगी तो I would expect super high, even more high energy levels than me, right? Isn't it? Because ultimately यार partner है, business grow करने में help करेगा. That is like one of the biggest decisions of my life. And I'm speaking about business partner here, okay? That is also a big decision in my life. So would I want to make myself? All right. No, not as a partner, maybe. Maybe. All right. So if it's a no, think about it. Why am I thinking that I would not like to be my partner? What's wrong with me? I need to rectify that, right? Would I buy myself by paying off a fortune? Now, this is interesting, right? Suppose you had an opportunity to pay money to buy a human being who's like super high on energy levels. Super high. Like आप अंबानी को भी खरीद सकते हो पैसे देके to work for you, है ना? Because you'll have to pay a fortune, but suppose you're able to. Do you think you would like to buy yourself by paying a huge amount of money? आपके अंदर वो traits हैं, वो energy levels हैं that you would want to pay huge amount of money for your own self because it can be the biggest asset for you in your work in your life. All right. I can see not sure, maybe not, maybe not. If you're not sure, then it is more inclined towards no, right? Otherwise, it would have been a sudden yes. Average money, yes. So, guys, my intent is not to make you feel bad. Okay, come on, we are having fun here. But I just came up with this questionnaire to help you introspect a little bit कि हम अपने आप को कितना पसंद करते हैं पहले तो, है ना? अगर अपने आप को पसंद करते हैं तो अपने आप को खरीदना भी चाहेंगे ना विद अ हाई वैल्यू बिकॉज वील एसोसिएट अ हाई वैल्यू विद आवर सेल्फ, राइट? Think about it now. If I really know that I'm crazy in terms of I can think crazy ideas, I can be super energetic when it comes to work. I'm a very high net worth individual. Then, of course, it makes super sense to make myself my own business partner. It makes super sense to employ myself because then my delivery would be excellent, right? Salary देने में भी मजा आएगा, isn't it? So, now that you guys have gotten more idea, now I want to ask that सबको 50-50, I think, yes, accepting the fact will help us to get out of it. Absolutely. So now that we guys have gotten into that introspection mode and thoda sa idea laga that, whether my energy levels are sufficing for the kind of success that I wish to be seeing in my life. If not, then my energy levels have to first go up, right? Only then will I be able to let go of any form of laziness that I'm holding in my life today. All right. So don't get offended, guys. Like, even if your answers were no, you can absolutely turn it into a yes for yourself with barely a few months to 1 year of effort. Completely change हो जाएगा. आप एक साल में ऐसे बन जाओ ना that I am like best at what I do. I become a very high value individual in that one field that I am in. Like I'm one of the most sought after, let's say, coaches on the planet, or at least in India, if not on the planet, then maza aega na. People would approach me. Then I will not have to approach people. High net worth individuals will approach me. That's only take money. They will be able to buy me out with money, my time, I mean, not me, but my time. है ना? That, okay, take 5 lakh rupees. Will you be able to deliver this 2 hour session for us in the company? मेरी वर्थ ऊपर हो गई ना. आप सोच रहे हो फॉर 1 hour I get 2-3 lakh rupees. तो वो मैं बन सकती हूँ ना ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इवन इफ आई एम नॉट दैट पर्सन टुडे. तब मैं उस क्वेश्चन को यस बोल सकती हूँ ना दैट यस आई अग्री दैट आई वुड पे ऑफ अ ह्यूज वैल्यू. आई वुड पे अ फॉर्च्यून फॉर माई टाइम फॉर माई वैल्यू दैट आई possess. So that's fine. If we are not there yet, we can absolutely strive to be there, right? So the answers, more of the answers can turn towards yes, sir. Cool. All right, absolutely amazing. Now let's do some EFT to raise up our energy levels and to, of course, become that high value, high net worth, high energy, high action packed individual. All right, so that we all can go from wherever we were, 3, 4, 5, 6 to a big 10. Okay? Yashwant is in full form today. Nice. Awesome. Let's get going, guys. Let's get going. All right, let's start from the karate chop point. Okay, let's start. Even though I sometimes feel that I possess less energy, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I exhibit some form of laziness or lethargy, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though there are times when I feel that my energy levels are not matching the kind of results that I wish to achieve in my life, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's move to the eyebrow point. Sometimes I become lazy. I procrastinate. I mean, knowledge-wise, I know everything. Knowledge-wise, I know that I need to work out. I need to eat the right food. I know I need to work on myself, on my mindset, on my skill set. But still, something hampers my ability to act. Somewhere, I'm not able to act to the best of my energy levels. And one of the biggest reasons for that is that I'm missing the passion and purpose in my life. Seriously, if my purpose is burning deep within me, then there's no power on this earth that can stop me from whatever amount of time is required for me to do the work. I do that. Then I forget that there is something called even laziness in this world, that procrastination is even a world that exists. I'll forget that because it does not matter. It does not matter. All that matters is what is my passion? What is it that I love doing? What is it that gives me endless joy? What is it that gives me that feeling of prosperity, that feeling of accomplishment? That is all that matters. So if I can find my passion and my purpose, that can be the biggest turnaround of my life. Then, even if I will want to sit and watch a Netflix series at night, I would not be able to because I will know that I have to get up early in the morning. There are people waiting for me. There is my purpose waiting for me. So I better sleep on time because otherwise I'm going to miss on to that huge purpose. Then even if I want to not do the work, but I have a deadline, I'm forced to do it because there's a passion, there's a purpose that's waiting for me. That will call me. When I become this person now, when I become this passionate, high on energy individual, nothing else matters. I naturally attract the right people into my life. I naturally get get drawn towards the right kind of people. I naturally attract the right mentors in my life. I naturally attract money as a byproduct in my life. I naturally become fitter and healthier because I understand how important that is. It just all happens naturally if I consciously make that decision to raise up my energy levels. If I consciously make that decision to follow my passion and follow my purpose every single day, no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it looks like, no matter how challenging it is, how many issues are coming, if I can just follow that through and if I can just maintain my emotional state at an optimum level, bang on. That's the recipe for eliminating any form of laziness because now I'll be a man on a mission or a woman on a mission. And a woman or a man on a mission don't look back. They don't sit. They're on fire all the time. They know something needs to be done today. They're not even able to wait until the next day. That is how a man on a mission behaves. That is how a woman who has a purpose, who has a vision, behaves. So let me become that person. Let me get consumed so much by that idea of a vision that every decision I make every day leads me towards that destiny that I intend to reach out to. Yeah, I can actually create my own destiny, you know, by following my purpose. I can change everything that has been written in my destiny right now by changing the course of my actions, by changing the course of the decisions that I make. Because, as Tony Robbins says, it is in the moments of decisions that our destiny is shaped. So, the decisions that I make today are going to shape my destiny 3 years, 5 years down the line. And I think I should do that. I think I should make better decisions because better decisions will lead on to better actions, and better actions will lead on to better results, and better results will lead on to the desired identity that I wish to reach in this life. Yeah, I'm excited from today to reshape the kind of life that I'll be living just in a few years from now by reshaping my energy levels today, by reshaping my action taking abilities from today. Yeah. I decide today to become a massive, massive action taker so that I can ultimately get closer to the victories that are waiting for me on the other side. Yes, I'm letting go of the laziness today because I want to be a changed individual. I want to be that desired person who's high on energy, high on vibe, who's attracting more money, more good health, who's attracting everything great in his or her life. Yep. I'm going to become that individual with conscious efforts starting today. I'm ready to become that high energy, high vibe individuals with constant efforts put in every day from today. All right, guys, close your eyes. Close your eyes, everyone. Take a deep breath. Whenever you're ready, just slowly come back. All right, are we back? Okay, किस किस को मजा आ रहा है? Who all are having fun? Okay, some people are smiling. Anuya, Dr. Sunil, Alka, Prasanna. Nice, 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 nice. Me, awesome. Me, amazing. So अब इस मजे को हम action में convert करेंगे. We are going to convert this fun into action also, right? Because we don't have to become only gyanis, right? We have to become implementers, people who implement what we learn. So let's become high energy individuals by conscious practice. Practice, practice, practice. है ना? सबसे हंस के मिलो, laugh unnecessarily if needed. Maybe just become high energy individuals as much as possible. See, Alka is looking so nice because she just laughed unnecessarily. बिना किसी बात के कोई तुक नहीं है, बस हंसी आ रही है. Looking pretty, right? Looking beautiful. बस. तो हाँ, लोगों ने पागल समझना चाहिए हमें. अरे, इसको क्या हुआ? इतनी स्ट्रेस की दुनिया में दिस गर्ल और दिस बॉय इज लाइक लाफिंग सो मच. व्हाट इज द सीक्रेट? बस हो गया ना आपका काम. यू बिकेम अ हाई एनर्जी, हाई वाइब इंडिविजुअल एंड देन इट जस्ट बिकम्स योर हैबिट. Right? Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, guys, this evening. I'm going to meet you again next Monday, as usual. Right? Until then, please take care, stay safe, keep laughing, keep enjoying, and of course, have a great night's sleep tonight. Thank you. नहीं, मेंटल हॉस्पिटल वाले ना आ जाए, इतना नहीं हंसना. Cool. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Speak soon.